Zimbabwe has experienced a 400% increase in power generation compared to February, when the country reached an all-time low. It's hard to believe that this year, Zimbabwe's power generation went below 350 megawatts in February. This was against a peak demand of around 1,700 megawatts. By the end of February, Kariba was providing 250 megawatts, while Hwange was generating 74 megawatts. Munyati, Harare and Bulawayo were not generating anything. Now, 4 months later, the picture has completely changed. As of today, total generation was at 1,392 megawatts. This is about 400% an increase compared to those February levels. Today, Kariba was producing 925 megawatts. Hwange was on at 455 megawatts. Hwange Unit 7 boosted generation, while Unit 8, which is undergoing tests, could further increase generation. President Mnangagwa has said efforts put on the Hwange project are starting to bear fruit.
Takainda kushamwari dzedu dzokuchina vakatipa chikwereti che 1.3 1.4 billion. It took us 2.5 years kuvaka 7 and 8 kuhwange yakutipa more than 600 megawatts. Because we know tavane 2-3 weeks now, 7 and 8 zaku gaya magetsa kupinda mgrid.
Now, following the completion of the nomination court process last week, political parties have since hit the ground running with their respective campaign trails. We get more from the following report.
With 74 uncontested seats in local authorities, the ruling party ZANU-PF sets off its campaign trail with a head start. National Political Commissar Mike Bima says the party will stop at nothing to garner 5 million votes.
Tinema candidates edu okukanzuru vakasarudzwa makanslers anokwana 1,970, but panai vavo 74 vakapinda nomination vasina kutokwikwidwa vatopinda vatowina.
While ZANU-PF had its election campaign launch in Chipinge, Triple C had theirs in neighboring South Africa. With their candidate confirmed in the presidential run, the National Constitutional Assembly has also started campaigning. Party Secretary General Maddox Chivasa says for NCA, the main thrust is people-oriented leadership.
Where we are urging people to vote for NCA party, we believe that this is a good opportunity for the people of Zimbabwe just to try another political party besides those that already have been existing before.
Meanwhile, MDCT Monzora's efforts to stop the elections and invalidating the delimitation report seem futile given the dismissal of his appeal before the Constitutional Court.
Our campaign is going to start in earnest after the registration of our 87 candidates. And then we are going to roll out our plan. Our plan is to win this election.
The final list of candidates contesting in this election will be gazetted by the Zimbabwe Electoral Commission on Friday, pushing Zimbabwe closer to the August 23 polls.
One of the biggest highlights from the group stage of the ICC Men's World Cup qualifiers has been the amazing support of the Zimbabwe fans, which has captured the imagination of the cricketing world, with some pundits hailing them as the best in the world. At the center of that is the Castle Corner, which is located in the southwest grandstand at the Harare Sports Club. This is the home of the Zimbabwe Cricket Supporters Union.
Don't worry about what is happening up there. We're talking about what is happening here right now. This is where we are. 50 bond is equivalent to 100 years. We don't mind about the inflation in Zimbabwe, but we are showing them that we are good. We can do anything. This is what we're doing now.
We've been doing this for 10 years. We're actually celebrating 10 years since the formation of Castle Corner, the current club. So it's been down to the guys, and Zimbabwe Zimbabwe at large, those that have come in their numbers in supporting the team. We actually feel humbled that the coach acknowledges the role of the fans. Like I always say, our relationship is that of fish and water. So we are the water, they are the fish. The fish without the water cannot survive. As well, the water without the fish is nothing. So our relationship is immaculate and it's impeccable.
Zimbabwe cricket yakura kudarika zvaifuzwa nemunhu wese. Kubva game number 1 ground rakazara richivharwa zvinhu zvisati zvamboitika makore ese. Tonga nhasi it's a Monday. Date rubber ratiri kutamba but tasema mazariro akaita ground. Cricket muZimbabwe yakura kudarika zvinofukidzwa nevanhu vese. The team has performed well as a team, as a unit. Unoona rimwe game mwanoita mwachita chipi next game. We are happy kuti as a team we are winning.